Hello everyone, back tuning in to today's first video doing 5-day forecast. For today's first video, having detailed look at within the next 5 days, plus British Isles, as always on a Wednesday. So we're starting off unsettled. We've got rain across many parts of the country at the moment, and there's some snow over high ground in the north. But the trend over the next 5 days actually is a high pressure to take over, so we're going to have a lot of dry weather coming up during this 5-day forecast period. And not much going on really. Temperatures are going to be starting off quite cold and staging a bit of a recovery, but will stay quite chilly by night. And just a lot of dry and settled weather coming up once we get the next sort of 24 or so hours out of the way. But I'll get on with all the detail for you in a second. Before we go on with that, just very quickly to say about websites using for 5-day forecast coming from the weatheroutlook.com and weathercentral.de. You can find both those websites on the links page. After this, we'll be extending out beyond the 5-day forecast period, going to sort of a week to 10 day period. We may have a look at the Beijing Climate Centre for the next 40 days as well later on. So that'll be in today's second video this afternoon. So this is a radar picture from the Weather Outlook. Got quite a lot of rain across the country at the moment. Outbreaks of rain really stretched down from southwestern parts of Scotland through northern England in towards Midlands. It is a little bit patchier actually through the Midlands when it gets heavier again as we come down into the south. Some quite bright colours in there, indicating that although it's showery rain, there's also some quite heavy bursts. And we have got some sleet and snow mixed in with that across northern and northeast parts and coming up in towards southern parts of Scotland just at the moment. And over Pennines there would be snow falling in with that as well, I would have thought. Here's the Arctic pressure chart today. Low pressure is dominating the weather. We've got a ridge of high pressure out to the north and west, and it's that ridge that's going to be extending over us after today. But we're under low pressure today, so it is an unsettled day. So Scotland, not too bad up there. We're going to have sunshine and a few wintry showers. Northern Ireland having showery bursts of rain. But it's really across England and Wales. We've got the wet weather, some quite heavy rain as we've already seen. It is showery in nature, so not everywhere is getting a deluge. More showery through the Midlands. But Northern England, heavy outbreaks of rain with hill snow and heavy rain down in the south as well. All gradually trundling eastwards, but I think it's going to get rather stuck, this rain, across eastern parts of the country through this afternoon and into this evening as brighter skies edge into the west. Temperatures are cold today at just 5 to 10 Celsius, which is a bit cold on average. You haven't been able to say that very often this month. Overnight tonight, you're going to find that low pressure moving down to the south, but we're going to keep a weather system in the east, so I think we will have further outbreaks of rain across the eastern side of the country overnight. Some of the rain will be quite heavy as well. It'll be showery, so it won't be on continuously. It'll be on and off, but could be a few heavy outbreaks in the east again tonight. Northern and western regions get the best of the dry weather coming up tonight, with clear spells. It'd be quite a cold night as well. Scotland could go down -3, -4. And there could be frost down through northwest England, through Wales as well tonight. Temperature going very close to freezing there. And he's had a lot of rain today. Expect icy patches on untreated roads and pavements. A few wintry showers for Northern Ireland as well tonight. There's going to be a strong easterly wind blowing down in the south. Tomorrow we find that low pressure slipping further southwards down into Biscay as the ridges begin to extend then across the country. We've got this easterly wind across England and Wales, so it'll be quite a windy day tomorrow. Fair amount of cloud as well. We'll start off with showery outbreaks of rain in the east and south. I think through the day the trend will be to dry things up. We'll move that rain further south. There could be showery rain into Thursday afternoon through southern England and down into the Channel, but most places will probably end Thursday on a dry note. So the best of the sunny spells tomorrow will be in the north. So for Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern England, particularly northwestern England, I think you'll get a reasonable amount of sunny spells. Temperatures a little bit up on those today, but still quite cold at around 6 to 11 degrees. It'll feel very chilly in the south with that easterly wind blowing. Now we get through to Friday, and the high pressure is then dominating as a large area of high pressure across the country. So we're still got a bit of an easy breeze for southern counties. There'll be more cloud there along the south coast, possibly some showery rain still left in the morning through the Channel and around southwest England. I think most of that will clear away actually through the day. The rest of the country will be dry with sunny spells and variable cloud, and I think we'll finish Friday on almost a university dry note with sunny spells, variable cloud amounts, and temperatures returning closer to what you would expect for 24th of March, so getting back towards, say, 8 to 13 Celsius, which is about where they should be, really, for the latter stages of March. Mind you, on Friday night it's going to get quite cold. There could well be a fairly widespread frost. So Saturday, we're under a big area of high pressure. It'll be dry, but it'll probably start off quite cold with the frost, especially central and northern areas, but even further south there might be frost on Saturday morning. But otherwise, again, lots of sunny spells coming through. I think the most cloud is going to be down in the south again. You notice we've still got a bit of an easterly breeze blowing through the channel and into the far southern coastal counties. So that's where we'd like to have most of the cloud on Saturday. Otherwise, there'll be sunny spells coming through. It'll be another university dry day once again. Temperatures, again, somewhere around, say, 8 to 13 Celsius, about average, but remember, it will be quite cold to start Saturday morning. Get cold again on Saturday night. Now into Sunday, get a little bit of a change. We've got more of an easterly breeze picking up across England and Wales, particularly in the south. And there's probably going to be a little weather system coming in from the east as well. So I suspect we'll have a bit of a north-south split for the second half of the weekend. I would have thought Scotland, Northern Ireland, probably just about Northern England, closest high pressure, will have a decent amount of sunshine, although there will be frost again early and late. We get down further south, so through Wales, the Midlands, central southern England into southeast. And I think there'll be a lot more cloud around on Sunday with quite a chilly easterly wind. And we're likely perhaps see that cloud producing some showery rain even across parts of East Anglia, southeast England, possibly running through the south coast and the channel as well. Temperatures will be coldest in the south, so just around 7 or 8 degrees will feel really quite cold in that easty wind. They'll be highest in the north and the northwest, so somewhere like Western Scotland might get around 15 degrees on Sunday afternoon, a little bit topsy-turvy to what you would normally expect. Then we get through to Monday, the end of Friday forecast period, high pressure still dominating the weather, sitting to the north of Scotland. So once more, virtually universally dry across most parts of the country. After cloudy side, I think we'll probably see the sunshine returning across England and Wales with some decent sunny spells coming through. But the best of the sunshine will again be in the north. Temperatures back closer to average at around, say, 12 to 14 Celsius. The highest temperatures will again be close to this ridge up in the north. Finally, have a look at charts and weather outlook. So we've got the showery rain across England and Wales, particularly today. It's drier up in the north. Still some showers left in the south tomorrow, but most places will be turning dry with sunny spells. Temperatures beginning to lift up after a cold day today. And this continues into Friday, almost universally dry by Friday with sunny spells and variable cloud amounts. Then we keep this weather going into the weekend with both Saturday and Sunday looking pretty dry. Sunny spells, variable cloud. Sunday will probably have more cloud across England and Wales with a fresh easterly wind, making it feel really quite cold. And that cloud might be thick enough actually to produce some showery rain in the southeast. But by the time we get through to Monday, we should see the sunshine returning and the temperatures will start to get back closer to average down in the south. So in summary, there's not a huge amount going on. We're starting off with a fair amount of rain today. Once that's out of the way, the trend is to turn things drier through the rest of the 5-day forecast. But you're going to have a lot of dry weather. Temperatures starting cold now. They are going to lift up very gradually over the next few days, but we can expect some cold nights over the weekend, especially so up in the north. And there will be a risk of frost, so that's something to be aware of. Got any tender plants out in the gardens. But otherwise, the weather's set fair after today. Plenty of dry weather coming up. Come back later on to see what's going to happen beyond the 5-day forecast period. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching.